Y'all little young niggas out here, like, it's, yeah, I know, like I said, a lot of OGs be misguiding, but a lot of y'all old enough to know that when y'all pull that motherfucking trigger, that bullet ain't coming back, man. You cannot get that bullet back.
Radio 513. Turn it up. Yeah. Raw radio 513. Hey, turn the volume, let it breathe. From the basement to the screen, we be talking that talk, living that dream. Raw radio 513. Hey, every city, every street. If you tuned in, you family. Hit that play, stay on repeat.
Yo, what's up? You know who it is. Your boy Westside Gregory up in here hosting another episode of Raw Radio 513, baby. Yep, but today's topic is about, well, it's a message to the youth, okay, about prison life and about being locked up and whatever else you want to call it. But it is a big difference from being in jail and being in prison, and we're gonna touch on that. By the end of this, I'm gonna teach you youngsters out there how to, whatever y'all want to call yourself, young YNs or whatever, man. And this to the females too, because there's a lot of females out there, you know, that's young and out there want to be in the streets, gang banging and everything. But I ain't here to preach to you neither. But yo, this is like the real life, real consequences, not nothing that you see on TV or anything like that. And, I can't send a message to the youngsters without sending one to the OGs, because we the ones who really supposed to guide them and make sure that they do right and, you know, everything like that. So let's get into this. All right. So I'm gonna start with the G's, the real OGs. So if you're a real OG, you'd have been through the streets, you'd have been through the struggles, you'd have had to, you know, get it out the mud or whatever you want to call it. So being a real OG, when somebody come to you and they younger and they messed up and they you know, looking for guidance, man, a real OG do not give drugs to kids to go ahead and hustle. A real OG gonna put them up on game and give them a job and teach them about that 401k plan. You understand? And this is what a lot of people gotta understand, man. A lot of OGs gotta understand this. Anything that a kid see you do and they repeat it, you gonna be held responsible for that when it come time to meet God. You understand that? And then on top of that, you know how it is in jail. You know how it is on the other side of that fence. So why not just give them an application? You know, I consider myself a real OG because I ain't finna let nobody walk in the same shoes that I walked in and bump their head and go live that prison life, when I could easily type on the computer and show them how to put in the work and get a 9 to 5. And now, to y'all youngsters out there, YNs, whatever y'all want to call yourself, whatever y'all want to call yourself, but this is for y'all adolescents and stuff like that. If you haven't been to prison, that's good. Stay out of it. Stay out, okay? It's dark, it's cold, it's lonely. So when y'all get in there and y'all committing these crimes, because there's a lot of y'all that don't have to commit the crimes, but when y'all get in there and don't nobody answer that phone, no, don't be mad at us. You chose to do that. You chose to go outside and do stupid stuff. And it's a lot of teenagers out here, young adults too, that have parents. If they don't have both of the parents, they got at least one parent that bust their ass and try. So if you go ahead and you decide that you like going to the Justice Center, don't get mad when don't nobody pick up that phone. Nobody ain't finna be spending money, giving their money away, they hard-earned money, to the county. And like I said, it's dark in there. You're around a bunch of people that don't give a fuck. Everybody out for the same thing. Grown men in there hungry. And don't let this be your first time, because they gonna notice it. Y'all out here carrying the guns, shooting each other for what though? For what? No reason. None whatsoever. A lot of y'all out here got guns and dirty ass jeans and ain't got no money in there. Go get a job. Because when your ass end up in that justice center or your ass end up Shit Creek without a paddle, and Shit Creek is the state of Ohio Departments of Rehabilitation. Is what I'm trying to tell you little young niggas. Now, check this out. You could go get a job. That's gangster to me. Going to go get a job, stacking your money up. When people laugh at you, fuck them, let them. Go get you a 401k. It's better than drug money. You can stack your money. You could go buy cars. You could stack your build your credit up. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if you got a girl and she telling you to sell drugs and shit like that, she don't give a fuck about you. She don't give a fuck. So the thing is, to you YNs, I advise y'all to go get a job. Now that's gangster. Going to go get a job. I'd rather flip burgers than go pick up dog shit than return back to prison. People always talk about fuck the police, fuck the police. But turn around and end up doing dumb shit so that they involved with the police. If it's fuck somebody, you ain't even finna be involved. If it's fuck the police, don't commit no crimes. Show them that it's fuck them. Y'all little young niggas out here, like, it's, yeah, I know, like I said, a lot of OGs be misguiding. But a lot of y'all old enough to know that when y'all pull that motherfucking trigger, that bullet ain't coming back, man. You cannot get that bullet back. So when you in jail once again, you can't expect nobody to pick up that phone, call, and everything else. And I'm gonna tell, and this for everybody else, the old school, young motherfucker, female, whoever. When y'all get in jail, don't call people more than when you was out. Y'all get in jail and then remember everybody's number. Remember, everything has a consequence. Everything. And this the other thing too. Y'all got to start being responsible for yourself. A lot of parents had it hard. And a lot of y'all YNs or whatever y'all want to call yourself, young niggas, the girls, whatever, call themselves grapes or whatever. Listen. It's time for y'all to start waking the fuck up. It's time for the OGs to start waking the fuck up. That jail life is not a joke. Real niggas, real bitches don't belong in there. Now let me touch up on ownership. Success start when you choose your own discipline. When you start choosing your taking care of your business and things like that. That's real ownership. You gotta own up to your mistakes and things like that. You gotta go back and right your wrongs. It's more young people out here that's talking about they stressing, they doing this, they doing that, they got it bad. You know who got it bad? A dead person. A dead person got it bad. They can't right their wrongs. While you alive, you can right your wrong. And that go for anybody. Anybody. Now let's talk about your identity. Once you get into that system, it's hard to get out. It ain't no, oh, I just did this, I did that. Why you think on every application say, have you ever been arrested for a felony, or they ask the stuff like that? Well, listen, trouble is easy to get into, hard to get out. So once you get that little first trouble and they take your fingerprints, they're going to label you. Your identity is whatever crimes you keep committing and being down in the justice center and going upstate. So even if you didn't do it and somebody said you did do it, you got a history of doing it. So they're going to convict you for doing it, even if you didn't do it. Now, that's identity. Like, you got to keep your identity because you don't want to be labeled out here. A lot of people get labeled and get stuck mentally. They think, oh man, that's the only life I know. That's the only life I know. But it's bigger than prison. It's bigger than crime out here. Now let's talk about action. If you won't change, you have to be the change. Instead of just complaining about the problem, be the one who change it. You are in charge of your own problems. You have to change yourself, change your surroundings. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's okay to go to work and come back home and sit down in peace and stack your money. That's all I do. I work and I come home. Work, come home. And everything that I want to do, I got it inside of my place. That's called being at peace. And to the parents out there that got kids and you know you did try hard and you know you did everything you could, fuck them. Sometimes you gotta let them go. Can't keep letting them drain you. It's 2026. It's time to start taking care of yourself. Us as loving parents, we try. And at the end of the day, when our kids mess up, we kick ourselves in the ass. We get depressed. But we got to stop that because we know we tried. God know we tried. Everybody around us know we tried. And for those who got something to say, and you know you tried, oh, such and such is letting their kid do anything. Let them talk. Thanks for tuning in to Raw Radio 513. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hey, let's keep all these kids in our prayers. Even if they not your kids, still pray for them. Westside Gregory checking out Raw Radio 513, baby.
Raw Radio 513. Turn it up. Yeah. Raw Radio 513. Hey, turn the volume, let it breathe. From the basement to the screen, we be talking that talk, living that dream. Raw Radio 513. Hey, every city, every street. If you tuned in, you family. Hit that play, stay on repeat.